Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Ajay here. Welcome to this transformative webinar, the 28-day Primed Health Challenge with Chad Davis, the author of the book, The Primed Life. We are absolutely thrilled to have you here with us today. But before we dive in, let's do a quick tech check. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type LNC in the chat box, where LNC stands for loud and clear. Cool. Awesome. So first, a heartfelt thank you for showing up today. You could have chosen to spend your afternoon relaxing or catching up with your loved ones, but you chose to be here, and that tells us everything about you, who you are. You're not just another attendee, you're one among the top 10 or 1% of individuals, the ones who are committed to growth, invested in your health, and ready to take control of your. Over the next couple of hours, you'll gain powerful insights from Chad Davis, insights that have helped thousands of people transform their health, energy, and mindset. But before we begin, let me introduce the incredible man behind this challenge about Chad Davis. Chad Davis is a renowned health expert, the author of the best-selling book, The Primed Life, and a sought-after speaker on lifestyle transformation. He has spent years helping people just like you reclaim their vitality, reverse lifestyle diseases, and build sustainable health habits that last a lifetime. From boardrooms to classrooms, from fitness novices to seasoned pros, Chad's proven methods have created lasting change across the globe. And today, he's here with us to share those some secrets in a way that's simple, practical, and incredibly effective. So let's give a warm welcome to the man who's about to lead you on this life-changing journey. Tap welcome Chad in the chat box as we prepare to dive in.
Awesome. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, AJ. It's a pleasure to be here with everyone. And we hope that today, whether you joined the 28-day challenge or not, whether you want to transform your health or not, whether you want to help other people, we want to give you some good knowledge to share because we rise by lifting others. And that's the theme today. We rise by lifting others. First, we have to lift ourselves. And I really want to just take this time out, first of all, to thank AJ, Rekha, all of the beautiful people behind the 28-day health challenge. But number one, I think, is without Guru Pashupati, we wouldn't be here today. So I really want to acknowledge him, thank him. He is the change that we want to see in the world. And he wants us to be the change that the world needs. And I'll say that again. We are the change the world needs. We're tired of having people being tired, ourselves as well. Enough. It's time that we fought back for our own health, for the health of our children, our parents, our loved ones. It's not good enough that we lack energy and we're not maximizing the beautiful world around us. It's not acceptable to me, and it shouldn't be acceptable to you. And I think that's why we're here. We need to change because the way things are going, it's not good enough. There's people, record sickness, diabetes, hypertension, people with mental illness, people with anxiety, depression. We could go on. There's so much there that's not right with the world, and we need to change. If people want usual, if they want to not stand out from the crowd, sickness is the way to do it. But if you want health, that's what we want to change. And it's not as difficult as people would have you believe. You absolutely 100%, your health is in your hands. We can change. If you're already great, you can get better. Just like Guru. He's not stopping. He's not standing still. He wants more. I want more. I want more for you. And that's what the Primed 28-day health challenge is about. It's about helping you, but we also are super passionate about helping future leaders. Because if you don't think well and your mitochondria don't work well here, you're going to make bad decisions. You're going to have poor mitochondria in your heart, and you're not going to have the love for yourself and other people. So we are the change the world needs. That's 100% the truth. That's I adopted a saying from Dr. Rashid Buttar, who, like Guru Pashupati, like Dr. Jack Kruse, hopefully like us in this group, we are going to be leaders, thought changers, world changers, because I'm sick of people being sick. It's time we fought back. And like I said, your health is in your hands. You can do it. And Guru, I think he knew this, that we need more light workers. We need more people to make a change. So that's why when I visited him in Mysore, was one of the most beautiful occasions of my life, to see the beautiful Indian people, to meet Guru's team, Guru himself. And he knows that we need more people. He knows that we need more people who are light workers, who are going to help others to be healthier, happier, stronger, and smarter. And it's possible. So I implore you, look after yourselves. And again, this is not about selling the health challenge, because I think a lot of you are in it or you want to be in it. But the other beautiful part that we're doing is we're training future leaders. So the course is actually designed for people who want to be health coaches, for people who want to teach themselves, teach their family, teach the ones they love. And it could be through example, but it's also through words, through actions, through infographics, through Instagram posts, just like Amit Verma has done. The most beautiful, beautiful Instagram post about an infographic from lesson 1 and lesson 2. Biswajit, who's got some beautiful thoughts and ways of explaining what we teach. So these are our future leaders. It's not just me, AJ, Rekha, Guru, it's you. But it starts with the knowledge. And that's what we're going to give, because we're going to make you better, stronger, smarter, and then you are going to show the world what's possible. So, yeah, I'm open for questions. I think you know that diabetes, reversible, hypertension, if you've got those problems out there, it's reversible. It's not that hard. Done it, been there, done it. But why don't we all up our game? Let's help as many people as we can, because the world needs it. So AJ, I think I've said my bit there. We want health coaches. That's who we're training. Hopefully that's you, but we're going to help ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. And then we're going to rise by lifting others. And if you want happiness, help others. But you have to help yourself first to health, because that's the foundation. And that's why Guru also, he knows it. That's why he wants all of us to have this health. And then spirituality, etc. That's a natural flow on, because your brain and your heart are working better. So AJ, over to you. Hopefully those few words have inspired a few people, raised some questions that we'd love to take from everyone out there.
Amazing, that Chad. That was really a powerful introduction. So let us wait for some questions. So guys, if you've got any question, you can unmute yourself and ask now.
Well, while we're waiting for the first question, AJ, just I think a theme could be, besides we are the change the world needs, we need to be different. We need
Right.
to stand out from others, because like I said, generally most people aren't doing well. So if you want to be different, if you want to be unusual, you've come to the right place, because you're going to be unusually healthy.
Hi, Chad.
Hey, Carrion.
Hi. Hello, everybody. I have a question. I'm very busy at the moment with my pre-diabetes to change this. It's going very well. I feel before I go to the doctor and to examine myself again, intuition says the diabetes is leaving me because I notice my eyesight is changing. But I'm practicing my eyesight with the sun gazing, and I'm just have to do it one eye. I can't look at it with both eyes. I'm doing that's okay. Is that okay if I just, like then left, then right, and that's going very well. And now I'm getting rid of all the contact lenses. Trying to
Good.
get, yes, I'm buying good glasses so I can hopefully one day really get rid of my glasses because I notice when I'm doing this, the eyes want to, they are improving, but because they're not properly improved, so I'm just in this transition yet. Is that okay? Or do I have to get my glasses completely off? Because it's, yeah.
Yeah, got it, Carrie, and it's a great question. And what I'll answer is this way, is that your body knows what to do.
Yeah.
Your body will forgive you for your mistakes.
Yeah.
Unintentional, of course. I wore eyeglasses once upon a time. I don't need them. So many have worn eyeglasses in the past who have done the course and I've been helping, and they don't need eyeglasses anymore either. So I think if we just keep practicing naturally and get natural light in our eyes and block the artificial, then at least you've got a fighting chance. And Karian, we will change our language to be, I will change my eyesight. You're changing it already. You're improving it. You know how to optimize the energy within your body. And then your body knows how to optimize your own health. So rest assured, be confident. You're already improving. You're healthier, you're stronger, you're smarter. And it will just keep improving. It must. But of course, sometimes it takes time. So the language has to be positive. I will do this, not I might or I could. You will. I'm 100% positive. And because you know what to do. You know how to optimize your energy, and you know then that will improve you while you sleep. So keep doing what you're doing. You're kicking ass, as they say.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you for now.
Right.
Maybe I've got more questions, but there are more people. So yeah.
Awesome, Carrie, and thank you for that. So Chad, we have a question from Priya.
Great.
How long does it take to reverse conditions like pre-diabetes and hypertension and thyroid?
Okay, great. Now, it depends. Pre-diabetes, obviously, will be a lot easier than somebody with type 2 diabetes, but they're both relatively easy to fix. Hypertension, I've helped people who've been on meds for hypertension for 10 years, will get rid of their medicine within 2 weeks. A lot. So those ones pretty simple. Other conditions, what your body will always do triage. So it's going to do what is the most important. And the important thing to remember is that when you follow the primed lifestyle, your body is working from inside out. So you won't necessarily get a six-pack, but you'll get a metabolic six-pack. So we help ourselves all over, increased energy. And when you have more energy, your body will then go to work and it has the resources to repair. And it's repairing mitochondria that need to get rid of with new ones, or to repair the existing ones. And it will go to what keeps you alive the most. And then it will work its way down. So just by having continual habits, and that's why we have that primed quantum checklist, Priya, so that we can make sure that in 10 years from now, when I ring up Karian, she's going to say, Chad, I don't need eyeglasses anymore. And by the way, look at my primed quantum checklist. It's still rocking. So that's what we've done, is we want to set you up for life. We want to make sure that these habits continue. And of course, as we learn more, we share more, but you're going to have a beautiful foundation for optimizing your energy and your sleep, and therefore your life. So I hope that answers your question, Priya, because we've even reversed diseases and conditions that I hadn't heard of. And the people have said it went away because they gave their body what it needed. And then our bodies are magnificent. We must love them. We must trust it. But we need the environment, the lifestyle, the food, and the drinks, and the thoughts, that positivity. So I hope that answers your question, Priya. Great question.
Awesome, Chad. Thank you so much for that. And we have a question from Ravindra Pant. Is prostate enlargement reversible through this program? How much time each day we need to give for 28-day primed life challenge?
Okay, great question. So first question is, I personally believe everything is reversible. If you believe it, if you believe, you can achieve. And just to another one is that neurons that fire together wire together. So if you believe 100% it can be done, but then if you also give your body the resources it needs, then you actually caused that condition, whatever it is. So therefore you can uncause it. That has to be. It's not this, it runs in the family. I'm sorry, but that's generally horseshit. It's not true. Dr. Dog Wallace has said that and proven it. It's in your mitochondria, how you make energy. So we can uncause it. How much time do you need for the 28-day health challenge? It's not onerous. There are lessons there. We get one-on-one calls with me, as many as you like. They've already started for the people who have been started in advance already. And it's up to you. So the lessons are there. Some people are traveling while they do the lessons, but it's not just what you learn, it's the application of what you learn. And that's where the beauty lies. Because we're not just trying to fill your head with theory and the knowledge, but that will happen. It's the application of the knowledge. And once you get the sun on your beautiful Indian skin, if you're Indian, you're going to want more because it feels great. Because there's dopamine, there's beta endorphin, and your blood will flow, and you'll just want more of that. And that's that becomes self-fulfilling. And then you'll thrive with other means. So it's not difficult. We help you, we guide you, we motivate you, and we make sure we don't stop until we have success. So that's it. Failure is not an option because it's your health. We don't want you to have ill health. We don't want to have your family tending to you because you have ill health. We don't want even your mum and dad to have ill health. So we're trying to teach you to teach them, because the love has to be there, because we need health and it's there, it's available. We just have to be the change the world needs. Thanks, AJ.
Awesome, Chad. Thank you so much. So, any other question, guys? Chad, we have recently come up with this Primed Life certification. Can you talk a little bit more about this certification, please?
Yeah, certainly. So what we've got is, so the people who are doing the Primed Life 28-day health challenge, you get a certificate. It's signed, Guru Pashupati signs it. It shows that you've gone through the program, that you've acquired the knowledge, and we don't just give it to everybody. You have to have done some of the homework, and the homework is fun. The homework is something you can put on your fridge, you can show your friends, and that's designed that way. It's because we want the knowledge embedded. And then we also now have a health coaching program where for those people who really want to have a career, that's available. So, but I'm not signing it for everybody. And even some of the people who may want to be a health coach, if you haven't got empathy, if you haven't got a critical mind, if you're not a good observer, then we can't sign you off. Yeah. But that's our job, is to train you to have stronger mitochondria here and here. And then we want to have future coaches because we need it. India needs it. All parts of the world need it. So we're going to help you to ask the questions, observe what has to be observed, have the knowledge, and then be able to apply the knowledge and help other people. I started 10 years ago. My first client was free. Since then, I've had people pay me thousands and thousands of dollars, looked after a company with 5,000 employees, 400 employees, doctors, nurses. My own mum regained her health. I didn't charge her though. So yeah, it's going to be the certification for those who do the course and those who really excel and want to be health coaches. We will hold you to a higher standard because you are the future leaders, the future light workers. So I hope that answers that question, AJ.
Awesome, Chad. Yes. Uh, Thank you so much for that. And now we have an interesting question from Priya again. I think it's because of what I mean, like the glasses you're wearing right now, so we can see it. The question is, what is the difference between orange blocking glasses and blue light blocking glasses? And in the blue light, there is a percentage that it blocks. Which one do you use? I'm not sure if it is that way. Which one should we get and when to use it during the daytime and at night?
Awesome question. Actually, on the Prime 28-Day Health Challenge program, day one is sunlight, natural light. Maximize it without burning, without fainting, etc. But then we also want to block artificial. We don't want fake friends. We don't want fake food. And we also want to limit fake light on our skin, on our thyroid, and we also want to limit the fake light in our eyes. So bottom line is, if you're outside, you want to be naked. If you can't be naked, you want to maybe put some clothes on. Inside, you want to cover up as much as you can, and then that includes your eyes. So I was contemplating wearing a hat for today, and I probably should have, because I want to protect my head from the artificial light. So when I wake up tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., I will put on my blue light blocking glasses because I'm going to be inside before the sun rises. I won't turn on any lights, but there's outside lights. So then when I go outside, when the sun rises, I will take my glasses off. And we will teach you about orange and the clear lights, the clear blue light blocking glasses that filter some of the blue light. So I hope that answers the question. Blue light in itself is not bad. It's naturally available in the sun. So when we have natural light, it has the rainbow of colors. The problem is when we put our computer screen, toilet lights, etc., we no longer have a balance of red with the blue and the other colors. So a lot of people in this day and age are blue light toxic, which means artificial light toxic, and therefore by definition, they do not have enough infrared light. So what's the solution? Go to the gym, eat more, eat less? No, it's to reduce the artificial light here, and increase the natural light. Makes sense. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Priya. A lovely question, and it's answered in depth in the course.
Amazing, Chad. Yeah, awesome. So, Chad, now we have a question from Sandeepan. So he's 61 years old and had pneumothorax 3 times, excessive mucus and allergies, stress and anxiety, chronic digestive issues. So I think he wants to know if 28-day Prime Health Challenge is going to help him with his health conditions.
Oh yeah. Thanks, AJ. I suggest starting tomorrow. The time for health is now. So if you sign up tomorrow with us, we book a call and we start tomorrow. And by Wednesday, you're already healthier. You will already have more energy flowing in your body. The more conditions that you have, the more you have to put your foot to the pedal to the metal, as they say. If you're young, you're healthy, you're robust, of course, you still want to maintain that. So it's important, but you have more wriggle room. But if you're 60 and you've got health issues, well, this course is for you, because you're either going to change and improve, or you'll keep doing the same thing and you must get worse because you've already sprung a leak or two or three. If you keep adding medication, supplements, and doing the same thing, well, you're going to spring more leaks. And we don't know when that ship will sink. We don't want that. Your family doesn't want that. You don't want that. So we have the answer. We will help. We will guide you, help you. And like I said, if the answer wasn't there, the health wasn't in your hands, I'm not talking. But we are passionate because we know how to help. So yeah, AJ, thank you for that question. We are here because we care. We want to help. And that's as simple as that.
Thank you, Chad. Amazing. So Sandeepan has dropped his contact number. Sure, Sandeepan, I'll contact you on WhatsApp straight away.
That's awesome.
And we have a question from Alamail. So he wants to know about thyroidism. I mean, like, yeah, everything about thyroid. So I think he's facing some issues with his thyroid. He has not specified
great.
what it is. So yeah, he
No,
wants to know if our challenge can help with it.
Yeah, of course. What I'll answer is this. The modern way of medicine is you'll go to a thyroid doctor, or your GP will say, oh, okay, we better address that thyroid issue, and we'll have some pills that who knows what exactly it does. It might suppress your condition. What we're saying is, why don't we address the root cause of that condition, because there is one, and why don't we give your body more energy so that you can also fix, because I guarantee you, if you have a thyroid issue, you've probably got eyeglasses on. You probably have poor sleep. You have lack of energy. It's not just the thyroid. So we're addressing the body as a whole, the brain, the heart, the liver, and the thyroid, and your big toe. And we're going to make sure that your body has more energy to then heal where it needs to heal. Because the thyroid might not be what needs to be healed straight away. It might be cancer cells that we need to make smaller. So again, like I said before, your body knows, your body is always trying to self-heal. It's magnificent. And if you give it the right conditions, it will heal. So what I would suggest with thyroid is that you cover your thyroid from artificial light and you expose maximum natural light to it, as well as other protocols to increase the energy and reduce what caused that condition in the first place. So, and then the third leg of that stool is sleep, because your thyroid will only heal during the paralysis of sleep. So that's critical. It's one of the great days of the course, and you will then have better sleep habits for the rest of your life. So it's only one day of the course, but you will know the importance of it. And when you wake up in the morning, you will already be thinking about your sleep that night. And the habits in the quantum checklist are steering you towards better sleep, better energy, better life, regeneration, repair of your eyes, of your heart, of your thyroid, and your big toe. So that's a great question. 100% we've helped people with that condition, and it's definitely doable.
Awesome, Chad. Thank you.
Thanks, AJ.
I think Alamail wants to ask a question himself. Alamail, you can unmute yourself and ask.
Hi, I'm connecting from France, so time zone is very different. The question on thyroid. I have been a yoga practitioner for 40 years. I started very young because I had some other issues, and I've been with yoga for all these years. I'm actually currently registered with a 64-day challenge. I'm about halfway there. Coming on to the 24-day challenge, I just needed to understand how much of this long-term conditions we can deal with. I myself, as a therapist, I've worked as a therapist for most part of my life. Now, for the past 15 to 18 years, I've been on thyroid tablets, and I'm not sure how easy it is. What's the best way? So, best way to change that.
Awesome. Yeah, lovely. Thank you for that. Well, what I would say is this one is that now, especially like I think you said you're in France, you have
Yeah.
your summer coming. So
Yes.
you actually are going to have a higher quantum yield in which to repair and strengthen your body.
Mm-hmm.
So what the essence of the Primed Life program is that we will concentrate very hard and very seriously on improving the energy inputs. We reduce what drains your energy, and then during the paralysis of sleep, your body has the resources and it can 100% heal the thyroid. There are specific things we will do, and that will be something that will actually help you with your overall energy, with your overall health, mental clarity, all of these other beautiful side effects, and then the thyroid. Because it's not something that we're going to just say, oh, we're going to target the thyroid. We're going to target your whole body, and we're going to improve your whole body. And then your body can then heal the thyroid, because generally speaking, what we've done in our environment caused our ill health. And I have been there, everybody. I was only 45 when I saw the light, when I became a light worker. I've had so many health conditions, pre-diabetes, I've had asthma, I've had all of these things, low energy, lethargic, not living a great life. And that's a factor of being opposite to what we're doing now, what we're teaching. So we've got empathy there, but 100% you can reverse that by giving your body the resources it needs. So I hope that answers that question.
Thank
And we'll
you.
make
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Great to hear
And
that.
yeah,
Because
100%. And
yeah,
it
my sleep.
actually,
Yeah.
sorry, go on.
Go on. You go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, and it relates back to what Karian was saying. Our eyes are actually part of our brain. So we actually need to throw away contact lenses, reduce eyeglasses, and then get rid of them. Then when our eyes strengthen, our brain strengthens, we get better signaling from the sun. It will help our sleep, and then it cascades down to the rest of our body. So it's the eyes are super important. And then we'll also then work on building that energy and the resources. And even just simply by thinking of your thyroid, by directing your energy, your increased energy there, you can actually increase the quality and the use of your thyroid. So that's just simply by your thoughts. So this is all possible.
Great. I was actually in India for a couple of months when I started the 64-day challenge. So I made great use of the sunshine there. I was mostly in Bangalore, also traveling southern parts of India. So although I was traveling, I was still doing my practices. And the sunbathing was absolutely amazing because
Yeah.
it's a sort of sun we don't get in the West, waking up early to the sunrise. So that was really great, and I really feel the difference in my eyes and my body. I do wear
Yes.
glasses for reading, but not all the time. I've been fighting not to wear glasses by doing certain eye exercises and
Yeah.
drinking certain things and so on. However, my sleep is for the past 15 years. I only sleep for 4.5 hours to 5 hours, which is
There you
great
go.
because it helps me with my meditation, early morning practices all gets done if I just have 4.5 hours sleep. So I'm not
Right.
complaining. Physically, I'm very fit. I do lots of things, and I continue to do that and help more people along the way.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
So
Oh, you sound like a good candidate for the to
thank
learn
you.
everything I know, I transfer into the course.
Yeah,
And you might be just round off the knowledge and the learnings to then help other people even more. So awesome.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to you, AJ.
Awesome, Chad. So we have a couple of questions more. One is from Priya S. So she wants to know, how do we lose weight and food cravings and keep our mind focused?
Lovely. Excellent question, Priya. First of all, we analyze why there are food cravings. Why is somebody hungry? So, and then one of the reasons is that your body is malnourished. You could be eating a lot, but the quality is not there. And you might not have enough nourishment from sun, energy, and your thoughts, or your friends as well. That's an important factor. So we look at why you have these cravings. We analyze how to better nourish you, because if you're nourished, you're not going to have as many cravings. That's a fact, must be. So we analyze your environment, all of those things that I talked about before. And then life gets better. And then I never really talk about weight loss, but I've helped people lose, kilos, like 20, 30, 40 kilos. And that's done by having a better lifestyle environment. And we really concentrate on fixing the body itself. And then your body will go to homeostasis. Your body will reward you. First of all, it will forgive you for the mistakes and the errors you've made. And then it will reward you by having better skin, eyesight. You can get rid of your eyeglasses. The thyroid will improve. The diabetes is gone. The cravings are gone. You can concentrate on being more mindful and concentrating on your friends and your family instead of what you're going to eat. So all of these things. And then as a side effect, the weight disappears. Or if you're underweight, it increases. I've seen it all. So yeah, so we help with that. But mainly, if you're overweight, chances are you have low vitamin D, and therefore you have more risk of breast cancer, skin cancer. All cause death is increased with low hormone D. I don't call it vitamin anymore because it's not the truth. It's a hormone. So we improve that. And when we improve your hormone D, we reduce inflammation and what we call what is deuterium. And we help your body to have more energy. And then you want to do stuff, and then the weight that you've got excess disappears. But we do it in a wise fashion. We don't want you to lose weight too fast. We don't want you to lose weight because what excess weight is there for a reason. Because remember, your body is magnificent. That excess weight is protecting you from your environment, and your lifestyle. So therefore, we fix the root cause of the excess weight, and then life gets better for the rest of your life. You don't have to worry about it coming back. I'm not worried about. I used to be 75 kilos, or 70 or more. Love handles, 2 chins. I don't worry about that anymore, because I've got the answer. And I'm not perfect, but I aim for better every day. So yeah, it's a great question. Thanks, AJ.
Amazing,
thanks,
Chad.
Priya.
You have put it beautifully down. So Chad, we have a question from Priya again. Yeah, it's again about thyroid disease, and she has had it for 16 years, and she has tried Ayurveda, but the moment meds are stopped, it's all back. Can this be reversed with 28-day plan? Yeah, it's again about thyroid disease. Have you got anything more to put about it?
No, 100%. Of course it can. Yep. Again, but it can't be changed by doing the same thing that hasn't changed it. So just by doing the medicine more, it's not going to change it. They call it managing. Yeah. And they want you to manage it so that they can take your money for the rest of your life. And then when you spring more leaks, then they can also get you for that one as well. So yeah, let's fix the root cause. 100% it's reversible, no question about it. And let's do it, because 16 years, you've got to be sick of it already. Let's flip it and let's get rid of it. But it requires change. But unfortunately, that change is fun. It's not difficult. Ask Carrion. She's made the change. So many others have made the change, and it's easy. It's fun. You've tried the other way, it didn't work. So let's try something new. Thanks, AJ.
Awesome, Chad. So we have a question from Bogomila now. It's about water. I have a question about water. I drink distilled water. Is that okay? I do not always structure it or energize it.
Okay, let me see. I don't know. Everything that again, for the future health coaches out there, context is key. So I would have to ask more questions like, how is your health, current health? Where do you live? How much water are you drinking? So it really depends. I've got a water protocol for somebody who is really, really sick that will help them. I've got a water protocol for somebody who lives in Malaysia who had extreme bloating, that he looked pregnant, and we fixed it within a matter of days. But he had been doing Guru Pashupati's Devi Mariadas, so he was primed already. So the water, and like anything, the food you eat, the water you drink, is context to your health. Where do you live? What's the quality of the water? How much water do you drink? And that question is absolutely answered in the challenge. It's day 4, but it's also answered in the WhatsApp group for those who have questions. And you can ask any question anytime. It's also answered in the one-on-one. So you ask me, Chad, I don't understand. Tell me again. Tell me again. I'll tell you 10 times. I don't mind, because the only option is success. You're going to understand how your body works and how to fix it and how to be stronger. And for the health coaches, you're going to understand how to teach it, the questions to ask, what to observe. So I hope that sort of answers the question. Not fully, but half or 3/4. Thanks, AJ.
Awesome, Chad. Thank you so much. Yeah, talking about water, I've learned this one technique from Guruji himself, that you have to just like put the water out in the sun and let it charge for like 15 minutes or so, and then it will be like filled with electrons, and then you can consume it. So that
No,
helps a lot.
and Guru will also say that with your
Yeah.
water, you
Yeah.
also want to say, I love you into it.
Oh,
And when you
awesome.
say, I love you into your water, you
Mhm.
also want to say that to yourself out loud once and silently to yourself, because water has memory. You
Yeah.
can structure your water with by swirling it, twirling it. That's why we do the spins.
The different
So there's
spins,
many
yeah.
different ways. So yeah, 100%. I say I love you to my water, and to myself many
Amazing.
times.
Yeah, because our body itself is like consisting 70% of water, right?
Exactly.
Amazing. So, yeah, and I've also heard someone say that it's good to drink water in silver cups. So, what is your take on it?
Let me see. It depends. I've got my copper cup. I have a copper flask from India that a colleague gave me. Yeah, I just think the best vessel is the one you've got. But yeah, I love my copper one. But yeah, silver perhaps. I'm not 100% sure on that one, AJ.
Yeah, because silver has
That's something we
yeah,
can get the future health coaches out there like Biswajit and
right,
others. They can
exactly.
help us.
Right. Like as far as I know, silver is one of the best electric conductors. Not one of the best, but it is the best, right? So it's even better than gold, I think.
There you go.
So yeah.
And
All
that's
right.
one thing as well is for everyone out there, we don't know everything.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll tell you if we don't know, and we'll also research. So the people for batch 1, the group is still open. They're still interacting. As we learn more, we'll always update batch 1, batch 2 with our new knowledge. So that's something it's part of a community.
Yeah. Amazing, Chad. So Karian says she's got one more question. Karian, please unmute yourself and ask.
Hello. Yes, I really like to share this because we talk about food, we talk about exercise, we talk about the sun, we talk about all these beautiful things. Chad, you're the You're my hero, as you know. But I can say honestly, to support Priya, because I think she was contacting me. Thank you so much. Was waiting for this beautiful meeting with all of us to tell you that emotions. Chet just told me it really touched my heart, because you're exactly saying what I experienced so much, is that my body protected me all my life. And yes, I am a little bit emotional about it, because I see all these connections inside of myself, what is relating to emotions. You know, my liver is corresponding with my mind, with my eyesight. I'm sorry for these emotions, because I'm just in this transition at the moment, and it is a beautiful, beautiful roller coaster. I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for your love, your positivity, because some people had so much negativity in their lives, not even knowing it was negative. It was, I'm so grateful for this, because my liver is corresponding finally with me. And I was praying for this, that I once in my life felt the conversation with my heart, like Davy, like God is meant to talk to us, you know, like I got through this channel inside myself, that I'm not responding to the outside world anymore as what I was taught to. You know, I put on weight, Priya. I can tell you honestly, you are protected. Your body is protecting you. I can honestly say this. And you need lots of positive people around you, lots of loving people around you. You need so much sunlight. People are very important, very, very important. Animals can make you so happy, but we can't talk to them in the human things. They can't teach us. They can teach us many things. But I can honestly say, Chet, thank you. So sorry for my emotions, but it's also beautiful, because
I know we love it, Carrion, and we receive it. And I just think it's also important. One of the days of the class is or the lessons is a simple one. What's your motto? And mine is grateful always, positive always. So just to share, I don't think I've shared this with anyone, but I shared with Guru when I first met him, maybe 6 months ago. I said, rest assured, I will never, ever let you down. I will never, ever cause stress, grief with anyone in the community, because we're here to help others. We're not here to cause stress. So if somebody brings it to me, which they don't, it's gone. I'm not gonna. We're not here for that. We're here to help. So that's I love that you've said that, Carrion, because it's a community, and it's a really nice one as well. So thank you, Carrion. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. I can't say anything else.
Thanks.
Amazing,
AJ, we have
Chad.
any more questions there? That was beautiful, Carrion.
Yeah, it was beautiful from Karian. Yeah, like what Karian said, I've heard from my Guru, Guru Pashupati himself, that God works through other people. So it is so right that we need to surround ourselves with positive-minded people.
AJ, can't hear you, mate.
Can you hear me now?
AJ, I think you muted yourself by accident.
No, can you hear me now, Chad?
Yes.
Yeah, cool, awesome. Yeah, so I was talking about what Karian had mentioned. It is very important to surround ourselves with positive-minded people, because like what my guru told me, God works through other people. So as we surround ourselves with positive-minded people, we let the energy from God, or we channel the energy to come to us. So you're so right about it, Karian. Thank you so much for that. And that's it, Chad. I think we don't have any questions more. Guys, if you have got any questions, you can unmute yourselves and ask now.
And then for those who wish as well, is the challenge starts on March 29. Like I've intimated, as soon as somebody signs up, we start straight away, because the time to get healthier is right now. But I've got made myself available all day tomorrow until late, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You can even start on the day of the challenge itself, perhaps. And then, so yeah, if you're interested, it's a really great batch. There's some rippers in there. There's a cardiologist, there's a dentist, there's a beautiful family from Switzerland. So it's a really, really cool group. It'd be fun to be part of. And the batch one with Karian was also awesome.
Yeah.
So any last questions, or we're all done?
Yeah, I think we can call it a day, Chad.
Okay, great. Hey, thanks, AJ. And again, just that last parting word is that let's be the change the world needs. And that's for those who want to improve their own health. And that's for those who also want to be light workers, primed health coaches. It's an awesome job, tell you. It's the best fun in the world. And you don't start off by earning a heap, but it's available, and this job will only need more and more people. That's for sure. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Chad. Yeah, and LMAL, sure. You can join batch 2. Can you drop your contact number so that I can contact you straight away? And it's fine. You can join for the second batch, even if you're doing the 64-day challenge. For batch 1, also,
Yes.
we have had a lot of people who are like doing 64-day challenge and other challenges from Guruji. So it's only going to help you do the challenge better. So,
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, thanks to Guruji. I agree. What a man. So he's the
Yeah,
one of the reasons we're all here together. And
exactly.
and also for all the community. It's really, we're a community, and we look out for each other. And that's a beautiful thing.
Amazing. So thank you so
All
much,
right,
guys.
I'm signing
Thank you,
out,
Chad.
AJ.
Good night,
It's my
Chad.
bedtime.
Yeah. Thank
Good
you so
night,
much.
everyone. See you, Priya. Thank you. Thanks, Karian. Love you too. Sandipan, we look forward to meeting you. Glad you're going to join. That's awesome. Yeah, cheers, mate.